I have to take things like so literal. So when you say God's a loving father, I think that I'm going to start treating him like my kids treat me. The other day, I'm riding back from Charlotte, and Gabe randomly, like we're just riding along, he hadn't spoken in 30 minutes, he goes, I love you, Dad. I was like, love you too, buddy. And he does it all the time. And I just thought, love you, Dad. Yeah. Like, you know what, maybe I should do that more often. It's just little things. Yeah. I've tried to do it with work. I treat it when it's work, he's boss. I call him boss.
Do your work as unto the Lord.
That's right. And when I had yesterday, I was talking to somebody, and I almost said something. I was like, I better talk to him about that first. I try to do, but the more you do that, and you start to develop that relationship. The rules are custom to you. It's whatever he tells you to do. Is the rule.
And I think therein lies too. As you grow in Christ. It doesn't necessarily become about the rules as much as it becomes about the character. Mm-hmm. And Galatians 5 being the fruit of the Spirit. So that as I walk with the Lord and as I grow in the Lord, that fruit is singular. That all 9 characteristics are going to be in our life. So now, so I'm operating love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness. And so now I'm operating in character, not just, okay, everybody says I got to do X. And the thing of it is, we can, even in our obedience from time to time, if we make it about, okay, this specific act, even in our obedience, we can have the wrong attitude.
Yeah, and you had mentioned at some point, see, these are the things where you've taken it to a different level on me, right? Like, I thought it's this. No, seriously. I thought it's this, and then you even challenged me, like, when you said, I said something about a checklist or putting something on your phone. One time I put something on my phone. I put a reminder on my phone, and when I put it on there, God said, if you got to put a reminder, then I'm not that important. That's a good point. But it was right after you had said, you make your own rules. Even having a checklist every day is kind of like you're turning it into your own legalism. I would have never thought of that.
It can. It doesn't have to, but it can. And I think that's where you always have to go back to. It's always about the heart. And it's always about the character. Mm-hmm. I know we'll forget. One of my favorite little stories is, little Johnny can't sit still in church, and everything else, and he's standing up. Mama finally kind of jerks a knot in him and says, "You're gonna sit down." And he looks at her and he says, "Well, I'm standing up on the inside." That's sometimes we have to look and say, "All right, Lord, I'm obeying, but am I standing up on the inside? Is my heart?" And I think that's where. Oftentimes, that's where we really have to look at it. It goes back to a matter of the heart. Is my heart doing this not out of so people can see me, not so people can applaud me, or I'm earning something or getting merit? No, I want it to be from a heart that really cares and loves the Lord.